Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all a week in my lazy twist style. Of course, this is day 2 hair because you all saw this in the last video where I wore my hair with the twist and then took the twist out. But when I got home that evening, this is what my hair looked like, and I realized that my scalp was a little dry. I typically don't use a lot of oils now, but my scalp really needed a massage. So I always like to stimulate hair growth by massaging my scalp, especially in my temples, because that is typically where my weaker areas are. So I will give myself a nice good massage. And to preserve my curls for the very next day, I am going to put my hair in ponytails. However, at the beginning of the week, I do not band my hair. I just wrap a ponytail holder around the base of the ponytail, and I also like to make sure that I have at least one ponytail in the middle of my head. This helps prevent having like that annoying middle part, of course. So I'm only using about 5 scrunchies, and these are satin hair ties that I am using today. And then I would just place my bonnet right on top of it and then just take a shower and go to bed. It is already day 3, which is Wednesday for me, so I am just going to pull apart those sections. As you all can see with me sleeping, some of them did get bent every which way, but honey, it's gonna be all right. We are just going to fluff out each of those sections. And one thing that I have noticed is that even though the hair looks bent, eventually it will straighten out and fall out itself. As you all can see, even though this is a lazy twist style, I still have definition in most of the sections of my hair, except for just a little bit of frizz, which I am okay with. I did a very lazy twist out, so to even be on Wednesday and I'm still having a little bit of definition, we're working with something. So of course, just make sure you fluff out the roots because that'll really help with the hair flowing in the direction that you would like it to flow. I am using the foam lotion that I use to style my hair because you don't want to mix too many products or it will flake. I'm just using it to mold my edges a little bit because I am going to pin some of the hair back in the front. And I will be using 2 bobby pins to do that, one on each side. If you have a little extra time, go ahead and tie your edges down with a satin scarf, but if not, you'll be just fine. And here's what my hair looks like for day 3. Voluminous with some definition, and we are ready to go. So for this night, of course, we're going to remove the bobby pins. You do not want to sleep with those bobby pins unless they're not irritating to you. Massage your hair a little bit, and now we are actually going to band the hair. You will know when you need to band your hair when it starts shrinking and you're like, I know my hair is longer than this. So just band the hair to stretch out the curls a little bit, and you'll get that extra length by the next day. I have started doing with my bonnet is actually folding that band piece up under because I have found that sometimes it will snag against my hair, and by the morning it's already like unfolded, but it does help for a little bit. So of course I'm just going to remove those hair ties, and look, you can see that the roots have been stretched out a little bit more, and I have a little bit more length while also preserving the curls at the ends of my hair. And that is because when you band your hair, you want to leave out the ends because you definitely still want to have a little bit of definition to work with. So this is what your hair will look like if you band your hair similarly to how I bended it. So of course you really have to do some fluffing, and I promise this really doesn't take long. You'll get there. Just use your fingers. Sometimes people will use a comb or a pick, but your fingers will work just fine for fluffing your hair out. So So we are going in with a little bit more mousse, okay? You all know I prefer mousse nail over edge controls unless I'm just going for an extra sleek look, but that's not what I'm going for on a typical work day. So I'm just smoothing that in, and the reason being is because I actually want to put on a headband today. However, you could have worn this hairstyle in a middle part, side part, whatever you prefer. I just wanted my hair out of my face. So I'm using this headband that I found out of Target's clearance section a few years ago, smoothing it on back and fluffing it, putting the headband behind my ears because that is irritable for me, and I am ready to go. I had got home, I had done pulled the headband off in the car, but as you all can see, my hair was pretty much laid back as I needed it to be. I'm massaging again, but tonight I am just going to pull the hair up because honey, it's Thursday. You know, once you get to Thursday, it's like one more day. I don't need nothing extra tonight because I'm just trying to get through the week. So I am pushing my hair up into a pineapple, and I am using my silk scarf to really hold that pineapple into place without having to put a hair tie on my hair. And I'm going to wrap my hair like this and put a bonnet on because tomorrow we are puffing it up. It is day 5, and as you all can see, honey, some of that definition is still there. A little bit of frizz, but I see a lot of definition in my hair. I am just using one of my favorite scrunchie pieces to actually do the high puff. I will make sure I link these things in the description box for you all, and I am just smoothing it and pushing it up so that I can do a high puff. You can actually go like this, but if you want to do an extra step, you can add a little bit of mousse to make sure that your edges are a little bit smoother. But trust me, I walk out of the house without doing my edges all the time, and the hairstyle will look just fine. But if you just want to look a little bit more sleek today, just add a little bit of mousse to your edges and also the nape of your head, and you'll be good to go. Styling your hair throughout the week, especially with natural hair, can seem challenging, but I hope with these lazy hairstyles and also knowing that you can even do lazy twist outs, that you know how to make it through the week. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. See ya!